Hey guys, what's up? It's Pixelated-Apollo. Thanks for stopping by. For today's battle, we have a 2 vs 3 fort battle for Napoleon Total War. But before we get started with this fight, I do want to show you something pretty funny. You see the three amigos over here? You got the little drummer, the flute player, and the officer. Well, pay attention to them at the very beginning of the replay because something awesome happens, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, so let's do some slow motion here. Here we go. Pretty soon, the artillery is going to fire from the walls. Let's see. Come on, guys. Don't let me down. There it is. First cannonball. Here comes the next cannonball. It's going to hit some Highlanders. Boop. There they go. They're going flying. And then the next cannonball. Look at this. Look at this, guys. It already hit the ground. It's ripping through our three friends over here. The drummer's still playing, though. The flute. He didn't jump. He got hit, and he's still playing the flute. That is just... That's concentration. That's the definition of concentration. But let's go ahead and continue the replay. Oh, okay, there we go. Now they're starting to tumble. We got the drummer falling to the ground. He's still holding on to those drumsticks though. He's not gonna give up those. And then the officer and the flute player are getting some major air. So let's continue this. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, now the officer, he's hitting into this guy, but he seems to be all right because, you know, they're going through each other. It's whatever. But look at that face. Look at that expression right there. That is an expression of just, you know, he's not upset. He's not angry. He's not scared or worried. He's just like, well, another day of war. This is just, you know, another day of Napoleonic style warfare. And then this guy's looking at the sky. He's like, huh, partly cloudy. Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to be no clouds today. That's a nice thing there. And then we're going to continue this replay, and now it looks like he's just crowd surfing on the Highland foot, which is not good because the bayonets are just shredding him into pieces. But this is where the best part comes in. Are you ready for this? Watch. Boom! He just lands into his own men, and they go down. Now the Highland foot, they're okay. They're not going to die from that. But the flute player is gone. He got pretty much hit directly with that cannonball. And the officer, he looks about dead. Let's see what happens with the officer. So he's on the ground. He's not moving. He didn't really have a facial expression. Oh, no. He's perfectly fine. He got up. You know, he's like, okay, that's enough of that. Let's go back to this battle. And even the drummer, he's getting up slowly. But the officer, he got hit hard from the cannonball, and he got up quicker than the drummer. The drummer just kind of fell over. So, and look at this. He's going to go back to playing. That is a true hero right there. He's like, I got my duty. I got to keep this regiment in rhythm. Doesn't matter if cannonballs are coming from me. Anyways, that's a great way to start a Napoleon battle. So let's move on to the armies and finally get this battle started. I just wanted to show you that because I thought that was hilarious. It was a little bit funnier in real time, so maybe I should have showed you in real time, but whatever. Slow motion was great too. So we got Russia and Denmark defending this fort, and they're taking on some superpowers. We got Great Britain and the French Empire over on this side, and then the Ottomans are going to be helping them out. So let's check out the army comps, starting with the Russians. He's got 2 dragoons for Cav. He has the 6-pounder foot artillery, which is outside his base, so he's going to be pretty aggressive. And then he has mostly musketeers for his infantry, about 4 or 5 units of them. And over here he has some lifeguard foot, which they've got some really nice uniforms, and they're very good at fighting. This is like the best French infantry, I believe. So a couple units of them. He's got some Russian Jaegers scattered around the walls, and he also has the Plavovsky Grenadiers. So they're really good in melee and, of course, like throwing grenades and whatnot. Looking at Denmark, he has 4 units of lifeguards of foot, which this is his best infantry. And then he has some line infantry, so about 4 units of them. And for Cav, I know he's got some pretty elite Cav. You know what, guys? We got to pause it here. There's already some crazy stuff going on. We got artillery crashing into this lifeguards of horse. So he has 2 lifeguards of horse for Denmark, and he also has some sharpshooters up on the wall, which are wearing they're wearing green uniforms, which is really fitting for, you know, Russia. They'll blend in nicely. So those are the defenders. Let's now look at the attackers. This is going to be really challenging for the defenders because they're so outnumbered, and these are really good factions. All right, so France, he is bringing some skirmishers, some light infantry, the chasseurs, and then he has about 3 units of 6-inch howitzers. That's a lot of firepower. And over here we've got the fusiliers of line. This is like the standard infantry for France, at least in this game. And then he has some young guard, which are really good. Not as good as the old guard, but you know, give them time. Give them time. See what I did there? And then he's got some Polish legion in the back in reserve. So yeah, lots of Polish legion. He also has some Swiss foot. So this is just a classic French army. And I think he's got a couple cav units, maybe? Yes, he's got like 2 units of the chasseurs à cheval, which I know I just pronounced that so perfectly. All right, so let's move on to the Ottoman Empire. So the Ottomans are actually like a fan favorite in siege battles because they have the melee capabilities, so they're really good to close quarters. But he's got the Silatar Guard. He has the Jedit rifles, so this is his skirmish infantry. And then he's got the 18-pounder foot artillery. So pretty powerful artillery. And then he's got a lot of the Jedit infantry. So lots and lots of infantry, which is like the standard infantry for the Ottoman Empire. And then he's got his janissaries. This is the sworded infantry. So he's got about like 4 units of the melee infantry. And that's pretty much it for the Ottomans. Just lots of infantry and lots of artillery. Here's another 18-pounder foot artillery. All right, moving on to Great Britain. So he's got a very standard army, lots of foot. He's bringing a lot of Highland foot, which is not usually the norm, but it's cool to see the Highland in here. And then he's got the King German Legion foot. So you got some Germans in the battle. And in the back, he's got the 88th foot. And I think yes, the Coldstream Guards. So a couple unique units. Here's Major General Picton. And over here, he's got some King German Legion light dragoons and some rifles and some artillery, the 5-inch howitzer. All right, guys, let's get this battle underway. So we'll head back over to where this cav action is taking place. The Lifeguard of Horse. Not sure what they're doing, but they're kind of standing here as of right now. Got to watch out for the artillery. Let's see if the French are going to fire another round at them. It doesn't look like it. I think they're going to get out pretty good. They only lost a couple troops there. Oh, actually, this unit lost 60 troops. Woo! They got more artillery crashing down, but the trees kind of protected them there. It's a little loud of a battle, guys. You know, but I like my battles loud. That way, it's just more, I don't know, just kind of hooks you in a little bit better. I don't mind if it's even with my commentary sounds. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know. What do you guys feel? Anyways, he's going for the Ottoman artillery. He's not protecting it. He's unaware of this very aggressive charge from the defenders. Here comes the Lifeguards of Horse, and that is one great way to lose artillery quickly in a battle. You gotta watch out for enemy cav, and they are going to take out this artillery very, very fast. Now, they are losing a lot of casualties from the infantry in the back there. But I think it was worth it because you took out about 2 pieces there. Or at least, well, a whole unit of artillery. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it because those cav units are pretty expensive. But, you know, you took out 1 more artillery. And it's much better than just kind of sitting there and letting them fire at you. So Great Britain is pushing forward now, pushing up forward. This is a very tricky position because it's all uphill. Russia is actually sending out some of his Russian Jaegers. Now, this isn't a good angle because he's mostly firing at the dirt, so he might want to push forward there, but he has the wall support back here. He just needs to be careful because this wall is down to 53% damage. Actually, this is Denmark. He needs to watch his sharpshooters. Also, we've got a cav battle over on this side. Yep, it looks like Denmark's troops are going to die to the Ottoman cav. Let's head back this way, though. This is really, I don't want to miss this in case these guys die. The walls in Napoleon Total War are really buggy, so you got to be careful. You got to get these troops out of here. I don't know. It's down to 80% damage. These guys are screwed. It's too late now. It's just too late. It is too late. They are going to get another round from the wall artillery. Oh, it's down to 88 now. We've got a pretty intense line battle going on out there. We do have some troops up on the walls firing. Oh, there they go. There they go. That is some flying sharpshooters. At least half of them are still alive. But their morale going down. But it's going back up. You know, they're recovering from that tragic event. But more, wow, Great Britain being really aggressive. I do appreciate that. But you got to make sure you got to attack as a team. Let's see what he can do here against such numbers. He needs to continue to fire that artillery. Oh, Denmark is sending out some troops as well. He's got some line infantry. They're going to line up. I honestly think in Napoleon Total War, you definitely got to be aggressive as a defender. Like, don't be afraid to send out troops. Oh, is he going to charge into melee here? Denmark, you going in? You better hurry up because those redcoats. Oh, no, you got to make a decision here. Don't be indecisive. Oh, I think the officer was just shot. No, here's the officer. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So redcoat versus redcoat. Artillery landing right in the middle of this fight. And in the background, we've got a nice line battle. We got some foot taking on the line infantry. Of course, we've got the Russians up on top of this hill. Or not the hill, the wall. Supporting the line infantry. Let's see what's going on over on this side. So far, slightly losing for Great Britain. I guess because Denmark has that support of the sharpshooters up here. So let's see their point of view. I got a pretty good angle. Oh, is Great Britain charging here? Why are they charging? What a nasty, nasty charge into the line infantry. They lost a lot of good men there, but they are going to reach Denmark's lines, the Danish lines. And they're going to be stuck in melee, but I think they've lost too many good men there in that charge. Yeah, it's a little confusing to see who's who. Just look at the small details. Denmark has that nice golden line there in their hats. Oh, nice. So they were able to stop this small British assault, but you know there's more lines and lines of more troops. Now it looks like the Highland Foot are gonna have to take care of business. So this is a great siege battle so far. I really am enjoying this one because it seems to be very intense, very action-packed so far. You know, lots and lots of aggressive play from the defenders, which is always a plus in online battles. Oh, Great Britain's moving up these rifles. This is not a good idea. Having your rifles like this layered on top of each other, you want to spread them out. I'm not sure why he's doing that, but he is getting some suppressing fire on the sharpshooters up on that wall. Oh, geez, look at that line infantry fight. Napoleon Total War is just, it's so cinematic. It's such a beautiful game. It really is. Just, you put your settings on ultra, you know, you add a sound mod. It's wonderful. It's just so cinematic. But the Highland Foot in a little bit of an awkward position. I still think they're getting a good angle though on the line infantry. Oh, what is this though? Russia's sending out some dragoons. Oh man, I love it. I love it. This is the kind of battle we live for right here. Just crazy, intense, brute force. Oh, he's gonna form square. Very good decision. Very good awareness on the battlefield. But he's got to be careful here. Oh, and we got some fighting going on over here. So a nice line battle. Nice melee line battle. We got Highland officer. Artillery just constantly shelling the troops up here. So here's their point of view. A lot of dead men are down there. I'd be happy to be up on this wall, even though getting hit from artillery. It's just nicer to have the higher ground. Oh, they're getting some good hits on the Highland Foot. Ooh, that artillery though. All right, so let's see what's going on the other side. I think we do have some pretty intense action. Yes, the Janissaries, no surprise here. They're trying to get their Janissary, their infantry up on the walls, get them in melee. That's really the trickiest part of using the Ottomans, you know, just getting your melee troops in the face of the enemy. So let's see what Russia does here. Is he gonna hold his ground or is he gonna retreat? I think he's gonna hold his ground. He should probably send those grenadiers over this side because grenadiers are good at fighting in melee as well. All right, let's head back over to this side. Woo, we got ourselves a big smoky battle right. Oh, look at Look at this. Ottomans are not going to slow down. They're going around the flank where there was an opening, where there's a breach. But there's a couple lines over here waiting. We got the lifeguard foot. And they're just going to pepper down these Janissaries. I don't know. I think this might have been an accident. I think he wanted his Janissaries to go up on the wall, but instead the pathfinding made them go around. That is why they're going up this ramp instead of attacking the lifeguard who are shooting at them. So that's unfortunate because this unit's probably going to get slaughtered and they're probably going to break here very soon. And then oh, look at the Russian Jaegers coming down to meet them. Maybe he's trying to retreat. I don't know. But he's probably going to kill the Janissaries here. They've lost too many men. They're like half strength right now. The more Ottomans just storming this fortress. And there is a rally from the general, I believe, for the Ottomans. The musketeers are surrounded. They're fighting back to back on the great walls of this fort. We got more fighting over here. This time we got line infantry, the jetted infantry, taking on the musketeers. But I think the Ottomans are slowly going to get control of this. Oh, hold on. We got Denmark, though, sending up some troops. And, man, the Ottomans are just all over the place. They're attacking on multiple fronts here. The Grenadiers are going to do a good job holding them back, though. Again, you know, Grenadiers were made for, you know, the very close combat. Bayonets, bloody bayonets. Yeah, Grenadiers were usually like really large men. Like if I was living in this time, I'd probably be a Grenadier because I'm like 6'6". But you know, I'm not exactly I'm very lanky, so maybe that's not too intimidating. So I don't know. If I just look big, charge in like a crazy man. That's usually the Grenadier's job. That is for sure. Alright, but I think Great Britain's kind of holding back a little bit, which is kind of surprising because his ally is really committing. He's sending everything. So, not a well-timed attack from the attackers. Usually when you want to take a wall, everyone needs to go in and try to kill as many as you can. And this is not a good move right here. What is he doing with his general? He's charging. Oh, he's going general v general. Taking out the Russian general. Oh wait, no, that's Denmark. I'm sorry, derp. That was pretty stupid of me. Anyways, I thought that was the Ottomans because you know they were red. They had like red colors. But Great Britain is sending up some Highland foot, trying to take out this musketeer position. They're attacking in waves though. I don't like that too much. But you know what? Great Britain has control of this side. And they're going to storm in, try to take on the lifeguard foot. They need to send more support, though. Oh, my God. They're just really pouring into this one little corner here. All right. Oh, the Ottomans. They've taken it. They have taken it. I'm really surprised by that. I thought they were going to lose that. But they're going to have to get through the Grenadiers, who are charging in. Oh, man. I really was hoping to see the Grenadiers throw some bombs, but that's okay. It's great to see them fight in melee. Oh man, they're all glitching out. There's not a lot of room up here. All right, so let's kind of get a bird's eye view of the situation. Ottomans have conquered this wall, but they've lost a lot of good men trying to take it. They are down to just a few, a couple of troops. France has not even committed any of his forces. He's got the healthiest army. At least I don't think he's committed much forces. Looks like we had somewhat of a cav charge on this side. Yeah, we have a lot of cav over here. I think the French cav was kind of gunned down, so it wasn't really that effective. But he still has a lot of infantry, and the balance of power is still way in favor of the attackers. So the defenders are still in trouble. They might have to fall back to these buildings over here. The artillery is getting gunned down by the jetted infantry. So, yep. They had the same exact death animation. What can you do? Oh, and Great Britain's sending forward some Highland foot. He's going to get ready the artillery. Does he have enough crew to fire? Let's see. Fire! Fire! Yes! Oh, man. Was that canister? What was that? I don't know. I didn't see a lot of people die there. Great Britain holding with the lifeguard foot. Highland foot versus lifeguard foot. Oh, stabbed in the gut. But they are wavering. They need more support. They definitely need to send more soldiers up on this wall to try to get some more suppressing fire. That could really support the other troops trying to break in. Great Britain's going to hold back some King German Legion. He's going to try to fire at the troops who are up on the walls. And Great Britain, is this great? No, this is Russia. What is he? He's sending down his musketeers. Why is he doing that? Again, it could be the pathfinding. I don't think that was the player's decision. Yeah, look at that. They did not mean to do that. So yeah, they're getting gunned down, those brave souls. They went rogue. Like, I'm charging down this wire and I'm going to kill all those redcoats. Yeah, but the lifeguard foot, they should be able to hold over here. And then on the other side, Russian musketeers and the grenadiers were able to hold this flank. In fact, the grenadier, are they charging down? Oh no, what's going on over here? What is this? Oh, we got some grenadiers going down trying to kill the Ottoman general. At least one of the grenadiers went down there. Let's see, I don't know. They're still indecisive. They don't know if they're going to go down there or not. And Great Britain is sending in another wave of King German Legion into the foot guard, or the lifeguard foot. It seems pretty desperate for Great Britain. Oh, we've got the King German Legion cav coming in now. So yeah, they just need to charge in and try to silence these guns in here. And France, what are you doing, France? Like, your ally is getting killed. Both your allies. You need to go in there. You can't leave them, you know, unsupported. Oh, we got a cav charge from the dragoons. Into the King German Legion light dragoons. Dragoons versus dragoons. Probably the dragoons are going to win this one. But that's just a wild guess. I don't really know. Pretty sure. Actually, seriously, the Russians here are breaking. They've fought too many waves of regiments. Now the King German are going to break through. Now this is going to be pretty critical. What is he going to do next? I think this is a good decision. He's going to charge into the line infantry that are just kind of waiting right here. Oh, look at the officer shooting his pistol like a badass. So here's the front lines right next to this building that's occupied. And wow, the dragoons are going to actually break the Russian dragoons as well. So he might be able to continue to charge. Is he going to go for, what is he going for? The lifeguard afoot? There we go. Nice. Oh my god, you gotta form square there, man. I guess he didn't see it coming. He did not see that coming. But, you know, they still should be able to break this dragoon unit. They're pretty depleted. Yeah, they do. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And the Ottomans are still up here, harassing the enemy. You know, they're still killing some of the lifeguards afoot. They were protecting the town center. I do like this little, like, defensive stand here. But the general's in the middle. General's like, protect us. Protect us. Form defensive square. They're attacking from every direction. More troops up here, up on the walls. This is a good decision. The attackers definitely need to use these walls against the defenders because this is such a great, it's just a great angle to the troops just kind of standing there stationary. What do we have here? Oh, he's charging in some credit infantry, or jetted infantry, sorry. I think they're out of ammo. They're really not going to do much, though. Not against the lifeguards. Yep. It's like they crossed bayonets, and they're like, nope, I'm done. I'm out. I tried, right? He's like, just go in there and try. Well, I did. I'm getting out of there. Lots and lots of sharpshooters firing back at the... oh, yep. They're breaking the Highland foot over here. They gotta clear off the defenders, and now we got a unit of lifeguard foot protecting this wall. More redcoats charging up here, but he still has, you know, he still has a decent amount. And again, look at the balance of power. It's still way in favor of the attackers. What is this? Oh man, the Ottomans have a ton of cav. I did not see that earlier. They're just charging in. They're gonna go for the charge of destiny. And the artillery is just firing everywhere inside here. Oh, why are they retreating? Woo! Yes! Fire! Fire! Take him out! Oh man, they're gonna get a charge. Why is he not forming square? That is my question. He needs to form square against that cav. The good news is that he still has a lot of reserves over here. Russia is still going pretty strong. And France is just now moving up some light infantry. What is he doing? Why is he being so passive? This is a huge mistake from the French player. He needs to get in there and support his allies. If you attack at different times, you're not going to win the fight. You're just not. Great Britain charging in more troops. See what he can do here. Where's he going for? I think they're going to push for the center. They're definitely going to push for the center. They're going to try to capture it. The Ottomans have some Janissaries coming in as well. We got another unit of Denmark or Danish forces charging in, some line infantry. Got a nice battle right here. Just a very, very, very disgusting melee. Oh, see you later. Good shot from the artillery. I think that was enemy artillery or ally artillery. So that was some friendly fire right there. Now the cav is going for another charge. Oh, geez. More friendly artillery hurting the attackers. You got to be careful with that stuff. And look at the artillery is just storming in over here. Very bold from Great Britain. They're going to get him try to fire point blank, but I doubt Denmark's going to let him do that. There we go. He's finally forming square. And what are the French? Okay, the French are now firing through the gap. So they're going to try to make a push through here. They should do a lot of damage, but I really wish the French would just push forward. Like, now or never. There's still time. There's still hope. But you got to attack right now before your allies run out of troops. Because pretty soon his allies are not going to be a threat anymore. So the defenders are not going to care about defending against them, you know? They're just going to be like, well, whatever. They don't really have anything left, so let's focus all of our attention to the French. And that's why you have to attack all at the same time, because you want to put pressure on all flanks, not one at a time. But here comes Denmark. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, there's no way. You're not going to be able to set up artillery like that. Denmark charging in some line infantry. The balance of power still way in favor of the attackers, which I find to be hilarious because they have been doing a great job so far in this battle. Yeah, see you later, artillery. Good luck. Better luck next year. That did not pay off. Oh, got the troops firing from the building over here, firing at the Coldstream Guards. Oh, he's going for a charge into the Russian Jaegers. They might actually win this engagement. Let's see. Oh, the officer's going to be the first one to charge in. Let's see. Where is he going? And there he goes. There he goes. Right. Attacking the Jaegers right in the back there. There you go. Come on. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. That is it for Great Britain. All he has is the Coldstream Guards. And the Ottomans only have a couple, like, Jet rifles and their general. Oh, though. Oh, my goodness. That was a great canister shot. That was wonderful. So, really good use of the howitzer there. Let's see if he can get off another volley. Oh, the general's doing a desperate charge. General Major Picton. He's going to save his artillery. Come on, one more volley, one more volley. Ah, no, there's not enough time. But they might win. They might kill him. That was a great volley there. Yeah, yep, they're breaking. The general's going to finish them off. And Denmark's sending over another unit of line infantry. So that's really, that's really questionable. Like, why is Denmark charging out like that? I think what they're trying to do is actually defeat their army completely, and then he can come back and focus against the French. Now, the defenders are running out of troops, and they're mostly holding up or taking shelter in these buildings in the center. Now we have the Danish general charging out here. What's going on over here? I don't know. General Major Picton having a chat with the Danish lines. How you doing, sir? Doing good? Good. What is he doing with this general? Why is he just standing there? What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that was some poor micro. You got to pay attention. I don't understand how Great Britain didn't see that. I mean, he has like 1 unit left over. Why were they just standing there? Was it that hard to manage the army there? But I think he's going to get another good volley from the artillery. This could be huge, actually, for the attackers. Let's see if he can fire here. Is he going to fire? Come on, please. Oh my God, who's general? Not sure who's. I think that was Great Britain's general, or the Ottoman general. But yeah, no, it was the Ottoman general. Come on, fire, dude, fire! The canister, man. Fire! Oh my God, please. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? They're like, wait until you see the whites in their eyes. Why aren't they firing, please? I just wanted 1 good canister shot. Oh, nope, they didn't get it off. What a tragic loss right there. That's how you lose battles, guys. You got to make sure you use your artillery to its full potential. And now the Polish Legion, they're going to try to storm down the gate. Going to try to break through the musketeers with brute force. And it is working. They're starting to lose morale. It's an uphill battle, quite literally. Oh, man. I love to say that one. Quite literally. It's an uphill battle, quite literally. Okay, France, what the hell, man? I'm sorry. I hate when this happens in battles. I hate when players are so passive. Like, a ridiculous amount of passiveness. Like, just get into the fight. Your allies need you. Oh, man. I really hope he attacks soon. You know, like, with his whole army. At least he's attacking with some troops. I don't know, maybe that was the French strategy, like, oh, we'll just make Great Britain and the Ottomans charge in first, and then they're going to be really weak, and we'll just take all the glory. But the Coldstream Guards are still alive. They killed the Jaegers, the Russian Jaegers, and now they're taking out some sharpshooters over here. I think these guys are out of ammo, that's why they're not firing back. The French are now going to form up on the walls. This is not looking great for the defenders, because they're going to have a nice little... like a hill advantage, or like a wall advantage, I should say. Ooh, good volley there, though. Great volley. Let's see if the French can fire back. We'll see the point of view of this line infantry. Well, are they gonna fire back, or they're just kind of looking around? Kind of just looking around. Come on, guys. I guess he's just kind of maneuvering his troops now. Man, some of his men are breaking there. The Fusiliers of Line. And why is he not moving in this this light unit over here? He should be attacking. Like, attacking from the walls and from the ground. Come on, man. Come on, you can do this. There is still some units of the Ottoman Empire. It's just 1 unit. I don't really think he's going to accomplish much with that unit, but you never know. And General Major Picton, he's charging over a bunch of dead bodies. He can see all of his men dead on the battlefield. And he's going to go for a general assassination here. Oh, well, actually. Oh, it was close. It was definitely close. Uh-oh. Great Britain's in control of the center. He is in control. It won't last long, though. Yeah, they're dead. All right, so this is going to be pretty challenging. Here we go. Here's a cav charge from the French. Now, the defenders are so depleted at this point that the French may be able to take victory, but the fact that he didn't attack at the same time as his allies makes it questionable. If he attacked like 5-10 minutes earlier, I think they could have won this easily. But the defenders are doing a great job of concentrating their forces and taking out armies one at a time. Now, this is going to be pretty tricky for Denmark. You know, he needs to make a decision. Should he go forward and charge up this wall? Or should he just, you know, sit back and let them fire at them, you know, from this very high up position? Are the French charging in? No, they're still just waiting back here. What in the world? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, at least he has some troops, but he can easily win this with all of his army. I don't know why people tend to do this, like sit back and kind of just do nothing with their army, like attack in waves. Attack with full force. You know, that's why it's always way better. We can see this in like tank combat. We can see this with Napoleon. You attack with your force together. You march divided, but you fight together, united. For a second there, I forgot the quote. But you know how the French would march their army in like these certain groups, and then if that group was like stuck in combat, then the other groups would eventually get to them within a day and help them out. I forgot the official name. I'm sure some of you guys might know what I'm talking about. But we got a pretty intense line battle over here. This is actually pretty sweet looking. Pretty sweet looking. Woo, it's that artillery, that French artillery hitting the defenders pretty hard. Oh, and the French are breaking. See, he's again wasting an opportunity here. He is just wasting an opportunity. And I think he's gonna be able to break these French. Yeah, it's the young guard too. There we go, nice volley back. Oh, the building collapsed. Oh my god, the unit, did he get his units out of there? I think so. But there goes the building. Alright guys, I had to make a huge cut there. The French are now finally attacking. I don't know why he's just kind of attacking in waves, but he's finally got his army charging through the gate. He's gonna storm up here and try to take out the defenses of the attackers. So the French have some line infantry in here. There they go, the Polish guard, young guard charging in. Gonna try to take it out. Let's see if he's sending up more troops. Yes, we do have some Swiss foot coming in this way. So this is the current battlefield. Most of the defenders have taken shelter over on this side. This is where they're gonna make their last stand against, against a very large army. Whew, some dinner coming up. Alright, come on guys. See, he's got his lights over here. I think he's gonna form up, try to fire back. Yes, we do have some lifeguards of foot over there from Denmark. Let's see if he forms up here. Come on, quickly. You have the range advantage. You don't have to get that close. Oh, but are the young guard breaking? I think so. Yes, they're routing. The young guard are out of here. They have broken from the fight. And now there's going to be a pretty intense line battle. Artillery is just going nuts in the background. And the lifeguards of foot are, well, they're just kind of standing here. Let's see if they reform. They're going to fire. Here we go. They are reforming. France is just charging through the destroyed buildings here. And is he going to charge into melee? Doesn't look like it. It almost looks like he's like marching with Denmark. There we go. Now he's charging in. Lovely. Uh-oh, general's dead. Allied general dead. France finally committing to the center. He's got some line infantry firing over here. Taking on the lifeguards of foot. Got the trumpet player doing some mad beats. Mad trumpets. Oh, but France, what are you doing, man? What is this form? Okay, alright. Alright, guys, I think it's safe to say that the French player is new. This is not a good formation. And, you know, this replay started off really good. Like, it was really intense. It sucks to see the battle end like this, but it's still really enjoyable. Uh-oh. There goes another general dead. So the defenders desperately just sending everything they have. There goes the Russian musketeers. Taking on the Swiss foot. Artillery still just, you know, shelling these guys. Yeah, I think the French have enough to win this. The balance of power is looking pretty bad for the defenders. Here comes a charge from Denmark going into the lights. And we got some cav coming in. Oh, the French cav. That was actually a good maneuver there. Really good maneuver. He actually went around and was able to get like a hammer and anvil on the Danish forces. And now the Russians are sending over their musketeers. There we go. They broke the lifeguards of foot. That's a really tricky unit to break. And the French are now lining up this way with the Ottoman artillery. I think they're going to use the artillery to try to take out that building. And let's see. The battle is pretty much won over here for the Russians. They were able to hold in this building. But now the French cav is stuck in melee against these musketeers. It's a pretty close battle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. French is charging in. Why is he doing that? He doesn't have to do that. You know, what he could have done is just sat back and used this artillery to fire at the building. Once you destroy the building, all the troops inside die. Oh, here we go. This is it, guys. This is it. This is for all the marbles. To win this battle. Take home victory. Who will do it? Who will do it? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's a lot of French, though. Polish Legion. He's got some lights in there. He's got, well, actually, he's got a lot of light infantry in there. Taking on the Russian Jaegers and the lifeguards of foot. The Janissaries still alive with their jetted rifles. They're going to charge him into melee as well. And there's a pretty good melee fight over this building again. Which it looks like the Russians are winning. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's a small fight between the Polish Legion and the Russians. Well, this is actually closer than I thought. Well, they're starting to break. All right, and I think that's gonna wrap up the battle, guys. So it's hard to tell. We'll just fast forward since we really can't see what's going on in there. Yeah, they're breaking. They are gone. And that's going to be the battle, guys. The French are going to be able to clean up this mess. So I'm really sorry about the ending. I know it wasn't like super, I don't know. It didn't end with a big bang, you know. It was just kind of really like subtle, and the French were really defensive. Even though he won, there was a huge chance of the defenders winning this one, even though they were greatly outnumbered. Just if you're, you know, maybe he's a new player, which is completely fine. You know, it's all about learning. It's all about having fun. But if you're watching this as a new player, it's never good to attack in waves. You want to attack with full force, just right away. And especially with your allies, you want to try to take those walls together and try to get all of the defenders just stuck in a fight. You know, you never want the defenders concentrating on one side, and then once they win on that side, they move over to the other side because you guys are attacking in waves. But great battle. The defenders did fantastic. They got a ton of kills over here, and the attackers, the Ottomans did well, and Great Britain did well. Imagine that. Look at the French getting the most kills, but you know, they kind of picked off the depleted units, so, you know, whatever. But it was a great battle regardless. So I hope you enjoyed this one. This was sent in by Genie at work, so I appreciate the battle replay. And 327 kills for lifeguards of foot, which is amazing. That is a lot of kills. So, yeah. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next battle.